practicing and doing an outline eyeliner. Let's go! Hi everybody! I wanted to do a simple but bold eyeliner makeup. So I was gonna do the outline eyeliner where it's like a wing and then it goes up a little bit on my eye. And I just feel like I want something bold, but I also want something very, very simple to do. So let's figure out this outline eyeliner. And I'm gonna use Smashbox's Always On Liquid Liner. This is actually one of the liners that it always stays like a nice dark color, and it's very, very waterproof. It does take a while to come off. It doesn't really smudge as well, especially once it dries, and its dry time isn't too long. So before I even put on the outline eyeliner that I'm going to do, I'm just gonna warm up my eyes a little bit so that way there's some definition underneath the eyeliner. And of course, for that, I'm gonna bring out my Tarte palette, and I'm going to just take Latte just a little bit and just warm up that crease to upper eyebrow area. So let's go right there. Just some nice little warmth. And also because I warm it up, this eyebrow area is gonna just look a little bit lighter, which adds a bit of highlight without me actually having to put anything there. So a little bit more Latte on the other side. I always recommend warming up your eyes a little bit with a nice neutral color because it does help to kind of add more of a gradient between your crease and your lid and your eyebrow. Also, just because I am doing an eyeliner and that's the sole focus, I'm just gonna add a little bit of shine here. That way, the area in between the top of the liner and the bottom liner is going to pop a bit more. So I'm gonna go back in with Candle, and I'm gonna mix a little bit of shimmer in there, Candle and shimmer. I'm just gonna go right on the lid. Just a nice little shimmer to make it pop out a little bit more. So now that that's done, I'm gonna grab my Always On eyeliner from Smashbox, and I'm gonna start with doing a wing. So I personally like to just drag first before I do any flicking. And I'm gonna extend it out because I am going to add it to the top. So I want it to be a bit thicker, that way I can play with it more. Okay, so this is like a nice basic little wing. I'm gonna copy it to the other side before I do anything else, just so that way I can keep my symmetry in line. This is the side I always have the hardest time on. Another thing, just always make sure you have Q-tips on you so you could touch it up really quickly, or even a napkin. That's about the same. So now I'm gonna kind of trace my crease area, but because I want my eyes to look bigger instead of kind of being exactly on my crease, I'm gonna put it above that crease. So literally, if my crease is here, I'm gonna put it right on top, just so that way it doesn't make my eye look smaller. But if that's something you're looking for, definitely put it on top. But I want the shadow that I put on to be visible, so I'm gonna just start here, draw like a light line. Oh, it's so much harder. If I mess up, please know I am not a makeup professional. Okay, I think I got it. I think I'm getting it. And I'm doing this in short strokes mainly because I'm not the best drawer, so I can't do a swoosh, but you know, trying. That doesn't look half bad. If I do say so myself, it does not look half bad. The problem is, can I replicate it to the other side? So as you can see, I initially had the wing and I brought it back together right here. And now I'm gonna try to flick it out a bit, like that. It looks real interesting. I kind of like it from certain angles. Looking at in front of me in the mirror, because my eyes are open, it looks like, whoa, what did you do? But it definitely adds a little bit of something. So I'm gonna just go to the other side to even it out. I don't even know where I started. And also for me in the front, I do try to make it a little bit smaller, so I'm not starting exactly where I put it, but a little bit out. That way I could make that tip pointy again. Oh, well this side's easier to kind of maneuver. Okay, so I think I have my outline fairly ripe, and then you could just touch it up with some concealer to get those edges real nice. But I'm also gonna take a bit more of this candle in my Tarte palette, and I'm gonna use a flat brush, and I just want to like make it pop a bit more. Okay. Just a bit on the inner corners. Actually, I think I'm gonna add a bit more eyeliner and give myself one of those inside eyes. I don't want it too far in. I'm also gonna take a random black eyeliner as well. I really don't know what this is because there's nothing on it. And I'm just gonna outline underneath here. I don't know what I'm doing, so if this comes out ugly, I'm sorry. You know, I might just be like really hard on myself because I'm looking at this in the camera and it doesn't look bad. Okay, so I put on a eyeliner. I really don't know which one it is, but it's a waterproof, okay, hold on. So it's a Wet n Wild eyeliner. It's black and it is waterproof. That's all I know. It's Wet n Wild. I'm gonna see if I can find it for you and put it up right here. And I just did a black under eye liner just so that way the bottom of my eye is just as intense at the top and it kind of brings everything together, but also just to add a little bit of darkness right here at the corner. That way it ties in everything together as well. I do like that I added the little bit of highlight in my eyes before I did anything and I warmed up my eyes, so that way this look is a bit more intense. I'm actually just gonna go in one more time and grab Sunrise and just highlight under my brow, just to also make that black outline eyeliner pop a bit more. And just for a little bit more fun, I'm gonna take my Fenty lip paint in Uncuffed and Unbuttoned, and I'm just gonna do a quick lip. I'm gonna take Uncuffed, put that right on the bottom, well, kind of everywhere now that I did that. Rub that in, and then just to add some definition, I'm gonna take Unbuttoned and just pop it right here in the middle. Just pop it together so it kind of has that hue separation. I'm gonna put a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, this is my finished outline eyeliner look. My takeaways from it is definitely find a liner that you are good with and one that is working very well. You don't want it to dry up or like skip as you're doing it. The more liquidy but quick drying, the better. And also, take your time with it. It's definitely one of those things where I feel like if I did this whole eye on its own, I would definitely not be able to replicate it on the other side. So it was more about just matching it as I go and going back and forth. And sometimes you gotta just go for it. Go bold or go home. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any other easier ways or tips, tricks to doing an outline eyeliner, or if you tried this and how it went for you, all down in the comments below. Thank you so much and bye. Hold on, I can't even find my eyeliner.